Give me fruit, Sean.
Give you fruit?
Yes. That's what Marty Jr. says. And
Yeah.
Yeah, he tells his
Yeah.
robot, like, give me some fruit, please.
Yeah. Hydrate level 4, please.
I don't think I should do this. I should really ask my father.
What the hell was with his voice that movie?
It's
weird.
Hello,
weird choice. Hi, everybody.
Oh, my God. You guys caught us in the bathroom with our pants down and mouths open. Welcome to the Couple of Idiots.
What the f***?
Okay, just Sean's mouth.
Welcome to a Couple Idiots, guys.
Today we're talking about, I don't know if you could tell from my hat or this book, we're talking about the newest Superman movie.
Yep. Superman.
But not really. Back to the Future, all three of them.
All three of them.
Now, Sean and I don't really get in this couch too often,
no.
But we do. We have a fun romp of a time.
The chemistry feels right. Like, it feels like something's been missing in my life, and I don't want to get off this couch with him. I want to be on here forever.
Yeah, I'll tickle you on camera. I'm not afraid to.
Neither am I.
Intimacy is my strong suit.
Look, physical touch is one of the love languages, and
I don't do it to love.
All right, well, how do you want to start this thing?
I do it to see you laugh.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to talk about the first one first, or do you want to do it in reverse order? Throw people off.
The third movie. So, yeah, there's these cowboys.
Talk about the animated show.
There's an animated show?
Yeah, there was an animated show.
Well, I know there was a video game by Telltale.
There's a couple video games, yeah.
Yeah, well, there's one. So they made a bunch of crappy ones on the NES and Genesis, but there was one on the Super Famicom for Part 2 that was whenever released over here, and it was actually pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it on my computer. I pirated it.
Do you have an emulator for it?
Say that again?
An emulator?
No, say it the way you said it.
I said emulator.
No.
I was not having a De Janeiro moment.
Play back the clip.
I was not having a De Janeiro moment. Emulator.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Get off your phone, De Janeiro.
I'm doing research.
Sure.
I'm trying adapters.
He's looking at...
Taking thumbnail pictures, but that's just me.
He's looking... Oh. He is currently looking at porn themed around Back to the Future.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I have a story about that. So, actually, I did come across one. And Brian, I don't know if you remembered, I said this.
Don't rope me into this.
I thought the parody was so funny because they're talking about the Libyans, but they're like, Marty, the lesbians are coming. And I tried to get you to watch it, but you and all your stubbornness, you were like, I'm not going to watch. You're gonna send
I wonder why.
No, but it was actually like really funny. Like not even just like I was watching it. So what? But yeah, the first 20 minutes, everyone's fully clothed. It's just a Back to the Future parody.
Usually, you just skip that part.
As soon as it got to the actual lovemaking, I'm like, what the fuck? And I turned it off.
This is actually a pretty good parody. What the hell?
Yeah, it was actually pretty funny.
Oh, it's
oh. And their dicks out. I'm clicking off.
Marty McGirth.
Yeah. So yeah, Back to the Future 1. I watched them recently. Well, actually, I had them on in the background while I was working on stuff, so I was looking up every once in a while, and there's probably some details I'm going to miss out on. But
yeah.
Sean has an ironclad memory of what happened in this movie, as he just showed me before this recording started.
That's the one thing that my ADHD decides to focus on is movies. So I can watch a movie like once or twice and I'll remember a lot of it. Too much. It's a real problem because it's like I can't remember things that are important. Like, oh, when is this bill due? Whoops, they shut off my gas. That doesn't.
You use gas power?
No, I don't. I'm just making a joke, about firewood, adult responsibility. Firewood?
Yeah.
What are you in the 1850s? Jesus Christ. You're like, give me some good old coal, pal.
Absolutely. Get those kids back in the mine.
So yeah, Back to
the Future.
So let's get back to the Future. So yeah, the first one. What do you think of that movie?
I like it a lot. It's definitely one. It's probably my favorite of the franchise.
Well, yeah, there's not that many. There's only 3.
Yeah, and there probably won't ever be another one.
Oh, yeah. Robert Zemeckis, that's his name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went on record and said as long as he's alive, and he has his grip on that,
Yep.
they're not making a prequel. They're not making a sequel. They're not making a spin-off. Like, the games were enough.
Yep.
But, yeah, they're not making any more movies or
The
whatnot.
second he dies, either Amazon or Netflix are going to announce we have the rights, and congratulations, we're making an anthology series, a dark, gritty Marty McFly who's addicted to heroin.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
And Mark
jeez.
Wahlberg as
Mark
Doc Brown.
Wahlberg. Hey, I could really stop 9/11 now.
If I was in that DeLorean, I could have stopped the
I was just
terrorists.
about to say that.
Marty, let's go stop 9/11. And they do. And that's just their adventures of stopping things in the past that they can go back to their timeline, and everything's fucked.
Yeah, I can just imagine they're like, Doc, get on the hoverboard! And he just trying to grab onto the plane and crawling
Osama.
through the window.
Osama bin Laden, hey, I don't care how your mother is. I'm going to kill you now.
He comes up to the terrorists with pistols, and they say, "It's a science experiment!" Kick him off the plane.
Oh, Marty, it's the Libyans. Run! I don't know why I'm making him monotone, but I don't care.
The lesbians.
The lesbians. But Back to the Future 1.
Yeah, Back to the Future. Obviously it's my favorite of the franchise. The other 2 are still great, but this one stands above all of them.
Yeah.
The thing I can appreciate about this movie is that virtually most details, and I don't know if you want to fight me on this, Brian, but almost like every single detail in the movie in some way comes back or is referenced or is planted properly on literally like everything that you're seeing. Now maybe there's some other things like, I don't know, the Burger King advertisement in the beginning. Maybe that doesn't come back.
No.
If any fans want to correct me, maybe there's a Burger King reference at the end of the movie, but
I don't think there is. I don't remember there being one. There's a reference for Toyota.
Yeah, there's a lot of product placement. It's very much Hollywood, the movie.
Which I would love to have that truck in real life. Marty's truck. I want that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why don't you?
Why don't I?
Yeah, go steal one.
They're really hard to find now.
Oh.
And expensive. Nobody ever wants to get rid of a Toyota because they last forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. No, I like that. And the music in the movie is really fantastic too.
Yeah, it's on par with like work that John Williams does.
Yeah, that and then with the original, not the original, but like the Huey Lewis and the News and the other artists that they chose is really, really well done, I feel.
Yeah, it's weird. I was thinking about it while watching because they have The Power of Love.
Yeah.
And, they have Marty play Johnny B. Good on stage.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it have been more fitting to play Power of Love on stage? I mean, I still think it's awesome he plays Johnny B. Good. Just sort of like rocks out.
That's true. It probably
considering
would have
it's
been a nice callback.
Point of getting his parents to be in love again so he can exist.
Yeah, but I was thinking of the first song because the first song he plays where he's just doing the thing.
Earth's Angel.
Yeah, is that after he did Johnny B. Good?
That's before.
Okay, so then the other thing is that's when he got him in love. Yeah. The other thing was just him living out his dream of wanting to play the Under the Sea dance that he'd got denied earlier in the film.
Then they should have replaced Earth's Angel with Power of Love or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It could have been more fitting, but then again, this is only after like my 30th watch. I'm like, oh, that's a detail I don't like.
Well, I think if he had done that, it would have been a huge disconnect for everybody there because it's two different generational steps in music, and it would have probably made
Johnny
people be
B.
like,
Good wasn't
what the
already
fuck?
a big step already.
Well, yeah, but that was after he got the goal that he did of getting them in love with a song that was from their time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the power of love.
Yeah, I know, but it would be totally different for everybody in there and be looking at him like, what the fuck is this dude playing right now?
I think they would have liked it.
You think? Okay.
Yeah. Also, there's only one big gripe I have in this movie. It's actually in that scene.
Yeah.
So the redheaded guy.
Yeah, he's a punchable face.
No, I just I understand why he needs to be there, but then it just makes me just everybody in town's doing this now. Everyone's just sexually assaulting people.
Yeah.
I don't know. It made sense with
guy.
Biff because he's just an asshole character, but then they introduce this redheaded character that's like, let me get in, McFly. And it's like,
Yeah.
who the hell are you?
Dude from Children of the Corn.
When did you get introduced? They just
Yeah.
kind of brought him in to...
I think it was just like one last thing for George to overcome to like finally solidify 100% that he had taken that new step into being a more courageous man and getting the things that he wanted, like his love for her. It was also solidifying that like, yeah, he does really actually love her. It's not because of Marty pushing that whole thing and then what he did earlier with Biff, but like it was just the final that needed to happen as the final.
I understand from a structural standpoint,
but you just don't like it.
I don't like it. I'm like, too much.
Okay.
Too much.
Do you think it's an unnecessary challenge or obstacle?
Maybe. Because he just punched the biggest bully in the universe in the face. Then you have Redhead McGee over here. Is like, let me get a slice of Lorraine.
Well, yeah, but he's also a scumbag. So maybe he just didn't give a shit that he punched him out. He's like, scumbags don't care.
So that's like the equivalent of like everyone's like, hey, that guy just killed Darth Vader over there. Like, I'm gonna go mess with him.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Yeah,
and then he dies.
Yeah, that's my one gripe in the movie was that.
That's a good. It's an understandable gripe. There's an interesting theory about the ending of the movie because I know we're kind of going all over the place and I'm fine with that. But
it doesn't. It doesn't have to be a. All right, this is what happened in the beginning.
Yeah,
of the movie.
I know. I have a problem with doing that. I'll stop doing that. But at the end of the movie, when he goes back to his like original timeline, and we see the events that happen at the beginning of the movie where he leaves, there's a theory that like because this version of his family is more well off and happier and kind of rich.
Yeah.
That Marty is actually an asshole, and Doc was sending him to a place to kill him. Because he knew that the original Marty was going to come back and be like the person who he was before. But the Marty that he sent before was just a piece of shit. And he knew he was going to get the DeLorean back. So he sent it like on a destination that the car would just fucking explode and like kill him. Because if he went there and he's a jerk, he wouldn't do anything to better anything. He wouldn't do anything to make the timeline better. It would actually come back to being terrible. But that also posits like if you're thinking about time travel, does that make it cyclical? Like if that Marty goes back and then changes the events?
Now you're getting into like
interstellar territory.
Frying my brain when you get to the inner minutia of
time
travel and the rules and
time travel is complicated. But as an Avengers, like they're like so Back to the Future is bullshit. Like
yeah, I remember when I saw that I'm like, my lord, why would you say that about my favorite movie? Mm-hmm. One of them.
Yeah.
One
of three.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. it just brings a lot of questions like about time travel and how it works. But I just like that theory that Marty was an asshole and Doc like killed him.
I mean, it's an interesting theory for sure. Not quite the Mr. Potato Head theory that I had.
Oh, what's your Mr. Potato Head theory again?
Yeah, so in Toy Story 3, this is the only time I could ever bring it up. We're talking about theories
we're gonna
here.
love this.
Just bear with me for like a minute. So in Toy Story 3, Mr. Potato Head, he can stick like his potato head parts inside of a cucumber and a tortilla and like take the life form. So what if he were to do that on like a human body? Would he be able to take over that human body? I don't remember. This was like the cart guy at the grocery store told me this theory like 4 or 5 years ago, and for some reason it's stuck in my head. It haunts me.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't just a random cart guy. He worked at a grocery store, just so we know that he wasn't ambushed in a parking lot by a random cart guy.
Yeah, I was just shopping.
Give me your cart. Let me tell you this potato head theory.
This cart guy starts rubbing my shoulders like, you want to hear one of my theories? And like, yes.
I got a lot of them. You smell good.
Yeah. Now that I finally got that out, the audience, we have a list of things we want to talk about.
Yeah.
This has been like the very first thing we wrote in our list from day one of making this channel.
Yep. That and Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg what ifs.
Yeah, Mark, and I haven't been able to work it in at all in any of these episodes.
There will be episodes about that coming where we're not going to talk about anything other than Mark Wahlberg and the Mr. Potato Head. Mark Wahlberg crosses Mr. Potato Head parts. Could he have stopped Uber 911?
Mark Wahlberg's bones are shattered, and
Mr. Potato Head.
It's like, I can control you, and then just puts his parts inside of him, and then assumes his body.
And then Mark Wahlberg's just screaming in agony because his bones are still broken.
Well, it could be that, but it could also be like a Venom thing. Like he's talking.
Okay.
He's talking to Mr. Potato Head.
But he just turns into a potato instead.
Maybe that's the end.
It's like, we are potato.
He turned into not a potato, a big plastic potato.
A big plastic potato. And they come at him with the box cutters, and it does nothing to him.
Yeah.
We're getting off the rails.
He's new hard-shelled man who can stop 9/11. The Mr. Potato Head, Mark Wahlberg. So yeah, Back to the Future. No, it's a movie I love. I mean, the casting is great. I'm glad they got Michael J. Fox on there.
Well, it was originally darker with Eric Stoltz.
Yeah, I was reading a story. This was probably like 2 weeks ago that apparently Eric Stoltz was very aggressive on set.
Yep.
Like when they had the scenes where Biff and Marty were like pushing each other. Apparently Eric Stoltz was like very aggressive.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
Yeah, and apparently the actor of Biff just sort of had to tell him like, yeah, you know, this is a movie.
Yeah.
You don't have to be that aggressive.
I saw him on a podcast or radio show talking about that not too long ago. Eric Stoltz just being a big time dickhead to him for no reason.
Yeah, and also, wasn't Crispin Glover also kind of a dickhead?
I think he was just more method and kind of weird at the time, but like from everything I've seen about him, he's kind of just like a weird dude.
Yeah.
But some people are like that. Some people, that's like their method of acting and what they did to do. And
strange fellow that man is.
Well, Crispin Glover also hated the ending originally. Like he hated that it was like material that like the family got like a monetary value at the end, kind of. That was his explanation, and why he didn't come back for the sequels. So.
Yeah, but they were miserable.
Miserable
before.
I actually heard that it was a money thing. He wanted more money.
Well, that too.
And they wouldn't offer him more. So, yeah, there was that whole debacle of like they use his face for like a mold for the makeup.
Yeah.
And that actually, I think, put in the law that like you can't like use actors' faces for that type of work.
Yeah.
So as much as people think he's weird, at least actors' rights were.
That's an important thing.
Some were enacted because of him. Because I mean, to be fair, like if you were in a movie, then they're like, "Oh, you're not gonna come back, or we're just gonna steal your face mold and use it on someone else." Like, yeah, that's pretty shitty.
Yeah. Also, I think wasn't Eric Stoltz like dating the girl that played Marty's mom?
Lorraine?
Yeah, Lorraine. Wasn't he dating the actress for that, or something like that was going on?
I don't know. I don't know who was banging who. I don't know.
So they wrote another movie later on. I just can't remember the name of it.
I don't know. That might be a question for Google.
Might be like an inside baseball kind of thing.
Inside baseball.
Yeah, it's just like a peek in. It's like a saying that people like seeing how the sausage is made.
What are you talking about? Inside baseball and.
It's different phrases for like looking into things and like getting the inside scoop of stuff.
Am I in the minority on this one? Have you heard this, Brian?
Well, you didn't know that Cloud 9 from Superstore is actually like a phrase outside of
I'd never heard it before.
He's a very sheltered child.
Yeah, I don't do any. I just sit in a chair at home and I stare at the wall.
He just when he's not doesn't need to be on. He just shuts off.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like exactly like that. Like that episode of Parks and Rec where they meet the senator, where he's like, "It's a hot one out there." All right.
So Back to the Future Part 2. I don't know. Is there anything you want to add on for Part 1?
Well, I do. Yeah, in the first one, I love the relationship that he has with Doc.
Yeah, and it's weird. I in normal like screenwriting and just movie making terms, most producers would give you the note of like, what the hell is their relationship? Because there's really, you don't even know by the end of it how they even know each other. What is he like a friend of a parent, or like how do they even meet each other? Why is Marty going to this guy's lab? But who gives a shit? Because I love it.
It doesn't need to be there, but you have people who are talking about Doc Brown like he's crazy and a loser, and like Strickland talks about that. He calls him like a loser.
Yeah, it was a crackpot inventor or something.
Yeah, but he's not. He's sure some of his inventions hadn't worked up until that point, but
yeah,
at least he tried. Well, at least he tried. But one of my favorite things in that is when they're almost done, where Marty's on his way to the dance, and he has the DeLorean under a tarp, and the cop comes over. He's like, "What do you got here?" It's a weather experiment. You got a permit for that?
Of course.
He's like, "Yeah, I've got a permit." And he just opens his wallet because he's gonna bribe the cop. Like, that's great. I love that so much.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, sure, it's around here somewhere," because he's rich. Like, that's something I don't think Marty even knew, is that Doc was rich.
Was he rich?
Yeah, you didn't see his house. He was rich at one point. He came from money. And then he kind of spent it all inventing and doing all the things that he did, and his house burned down. That's why he was living in the garage, because that was all he had left.
Yeah, I guess he's I guess in the sense I never really saw him as like filthy rich.
Because he doesn't come off as like a snobby rich person. He cares more about the science.
Yeah,
that's why he spent almost every single dime he had doing that.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I get the sense that like, because in the first scene, you see his like small lab of just like really weird inventions. So I guess that's why I just never got the idea that the guy was rich. Mm-hmm. Just a small like.
Yeah, I mean, it's just all he had left.
It's madness.
Mm-hmm. The giant amp that explodes.
Yeah, which is a great introduction for any
Marty.
character ever.
Yeah.
Break the biggest amp in the world.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
And Biff is a good villain.
Oh yeah, he's yeah, classic.
I often use the "make like a tree and get out of here" line.
It's leave.
It's leave.
Make
you
like a
idiot.
tree and leave. Sound like a damn fool when you say it.
I do love the running gag in all three that he keeps getting put into manure
Yeah.
in some fashion.
Well, these three movies are all about running gags and history repeating itself.
Yeah.
Like Uncle Joey is always in jail.
You better get used to these bars, kid.
Marty waking up in some form of Lorraine's room or house.
You're you're young.
Yeah. You're waking up back in the Old West. Like, what?
I love that one where it was like, "Who are you?"
Yeah, I have no idea who you
Yeah,
are.
no idea who you are. Have you seen the parody of that scene where she kisses him? It's
Yeah.
like, it's wrong, but at the same time, it's so right. He goes, "You had sex with your mother?"
It's like, I know, Doc. It's,
You have to go back and stop yourself.
yeah, and then
You had a
then
three-way
he
with
goes
yourself
back.
and your mother.
Yeah, goes back, and she's like, "There's two of you," and then he has to go back. Like, you had a threesome with your mother and you. I don't know, we could probably find it a clip.
Oh no, I'm too late. What's up, guys?
That made me feel like, or always think about the when Fry on Futurama has to become his own grandfather.
Oh, it's been a while since I watched Futurama. I'd have to.
Yeah, he tries to save his grandfather from dying a certain way because he's there and he interrupts the timeline. And he puts him in a house that he believes is safe, but it's a nuclear test site. And he obliterates him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then he has to go become his own grandfather because he fell in love with his grandmother, not knowing who she was until it was too late.
Yeah.
And then after they sleep together, she starts turning into like what his grandmother looked like. She's like knitting, like, what? It's an interesting episode.
You know, it's funny. I think they pitched this movie to Disney.
Yeah.
And apparently they were appalled. They're like, so you want us to make a family-friendly movie that has incest?
Incestual tones, yeah.
Yeah, they. I think they got kicked out of that meeting. It's like, get out of here, get out of here.
Yeah, and
the
it's all-
original Old Boy.
Oh, God.
God's sake.
Let's not talk about that terrible movie. No, Lorraine's character does have a really big change into what happens to her as well. Because I think Biff did what he did in either timeline. I think he did it.
Yeah.
You know, I think in the original timeline, he did assault her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another reason why he says, "Say hi to your mom for me." Like, dude's a fucking creep.
Yeah. You know, it is weird when you think about it that, like, in the timeline where, like, none of they're rich.
Yeah.
So, like, all right, someone tries to take advantage of your girlfriend,
Yeah.
tries to sexually assault them, and then years later, you make them, like,
Wax your car.
yeah, make them work on your car.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just seems like an odd choice. I know it's a movie. They just
Yeah.
want them to be there to just make them kind of look pathetic and like, hey, Marty, I got these new matchbooks or whatever he had.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, Marty, I got this new matchbook. I think you want to take a look. And yeah.
Yeah, it's like, why would...
It was weird, but I think they did it just to show like, okay, in this reality now, Biff is a fucking loser.
Yeah.
You know, sure he has his own company, but he's still. It kind of also shows like him leeching off of the work that, oh god, Marty's dad. What the hell?
Yeah. Well, I don't remember what their job was in the first one, but he's
Yeah.
like making reports for him. Like,
What the hell is
like,
his dad's name?
what?
What's his dad's name again?
George?
George McFly. Thank Jesus Christ. I don't know why I forgot. I'm tired. But yeah, like he was getting all the success off of George's hard work.
Yeah, he's a bully.
Yeah.
Literally took his homework and
So he was not nearly as successful in later life because he couldn't do that to George anymore.
yeah.
Yeah. And I like how they show that, and it's a good representation of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. It's just logically.
Logically, it is weird.
Yeah.
It is weird because he was.
Yeah, you know that old
Yeah.
high school rapist from back in the day? Let's hire him to clean our car.
He's cleaning the gutters right now.
Yeah.
The two?
Yeah, too. I don't like this one as much, but
No.
I do like it a lot. Because it has a lot of really cool gimmicks in this movie that
Yeah.
are
Jaws 19.
Jaws 19, the hoverboard that will stand the test of time. You know, my brother thought that was real.
A lot of people thought it was real.
I think he asked my dad, like, I want a hoverboard, like, a hoverboard, like a real one.
Yeah,
Like,
a lot of people thought it was. I thought it was real too, because if you watch some of the Back to the Future like making of stuff, like they kind of play off like it's real, a little bit in certain instances. And there was a commercial, I think it was for a Tony Hawk game, where he was riding a hoverboard and Doc Brown was there, or it was Christopher Lloyd, but it was him doing tricks on a hoverboard, and you think like that shit's real.
I don't know. Maybe there's a time I forgot where I did believe in it, but I have to say, I just remember hearing my brother say, like, yeah, I believed it growing up. I'm like, you dumbass. It's a movie. Did you watch Star Wars and think that like 1 million stormtroopers blew up? Let me ask, did you think they all died? Do you think that like a billion stormtroopers, or how many of the people were on that spaceship? You're like, man, I can't believe they killed them all for this movie.
I don't want to talk about it. It's painful. No, obviously not.
Yeah, when I was 15 watching The Force Awakens and they're blowing up like 8 different planets, I'm like, no!
Uncle Andros!
Why would you do that, Disney? There's so many people.
So 2, they recast Marty's girlfriend.
Yeah, which growing up, I'm going to be honest, didn't even notice.
Really?
Didn't even notice.
What, Elizabeth Shue? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elizabeth Shue.
Brian gave us the pinky up. Yeah, that's right.
She was. I like her. She's still around doing a lot of cool things. She was in The Boys.
Oh, was she?
She was like the first season.
Did she get killed in The Boys?
She did. She got her head melted.
There's a lucky guess.
Spoilers for the first season of The Boys that came out like 6 years ago.
Yeah, someone watching the Back to the Future video, like, I hope there's no The Boys.
Boy, I can't wait to start The Boys tonight. You motherfuckers!
God damn.
I'm downvoting everything you do now. Okay.
Speaking of which, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
We'll get to that.
Hit that bell. Hit that.
Okay.
Hit.
Like, subscribe, and favorite. Don't forget to smash that bell icon to get all the alerts from our channel.
Follow us
Or-
on Twitch.
We follow our Twitter, Twitch, our Instagram.
Or else we'll go in a DeLorean and go
Sky.
back in time, make sure you were never born.
We'll give your parents a condom. Here, trust me.
Yeah. So Back to the Future.
Yeah,
2.
Back to the Future 2. We're going to the future of 2015.
Yeah, which is weird because it's now a decade ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Brian, why are you shaking your head at us?
I want my flying car.
thought myself about
Oh, I thought you were just saying like, "Oh, shut up, guys."
I was just like,
There's
oh,
no
God
flying
damn it.
cars.
I want my flying car. I want it.
I want my self-lacing shoes. Damn it!
They make them. I told you. But they're
Yeah, they're
like $800.
I want my AI shoes.
Your AI shoes.
Yeah.
Quickly generate an AI image of Alex Downs' feet, but
Grok Force Ones. everyone.
Rock Force Ones. Your feet are made of Kirby's.
I just look down at my feet every day. Grok, context to whatever's being said.
Grok, give me Converse. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I like. Huh?
Oh no, you go. You go.
Okay.
No, you had a thought in your head.
Yeah.
No, keep going. Keep going.
I'm trying. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
I like that how they kind of do just a shot for shot remake of like the ending of the first movie.
Yeah. It does look slightly different. but-
Marty's also like 5 years older in real life. I think there wasn't like a 5-year gap between them.
Well, yeah, they were making both of them part 2 and 3 at the same time.
back to back, which you can tell they do that later because they set up things for the third movie while in the second movie.
Yeah.
A lot of different things.
Yeah, and it's can you imagine being in the theaters watching that?
Mm-hmm.
I know you're not that old when that came out.
I was not even born.
Yeah, the end of
was
the
the
movie,
80s.
like, oh, I can't wait for the next one. Like, there's a trailer for number 3
Yeah.
at the end. That is that's insane.
And like today, it gives away most of the movie.
Yeah, like most movies nowadays, they have like a post-credit scene. Like, hey, here's what's maybe to come. It's like, hey, we're actually almost done with this movie. We just started working ahead.
It's
And
just said Marty, Doc, and the dog will return. Einstein, right? Yeah, Einstein.
I don't remember if it said that. I think it just said to be continued.
No, it did. I was just making a joke because of the Marvel Cinematic Universe always being like, this
Oh.
person will return.
I didn't get that, folks. I'm sorry. I wasn't reading the room correctly.
It's
I
okay.
apologize.
It's okay. Don't apologize to them.
Or there's going to be a spanking off camera.
Oh yeah, big time. He's gonna enjoy it, but
Yeah.
it's still gonna happen. No, I think it looks good. I like how Doc comes back and the DeLorean flies. The whole we don't need roads.
Yeah.
Was an interesting thing. I think it was more impactful in the first one for sure at the end.
Well, yeah, because that's like
Yeah,
it's just such a cool thing to say at the
It
end of the
is.
movie.
and then the car flies,
Yeah.
which I've always liked that. The DeLorean flying.
Yeah, and they just show something extremely cool at the end, like
Mhm.
walking out of the theater, like, oh yeah, it's an amazing movie. Then you get to see what happens after.
They're going on future adventures. Yay! No, and I like that they have the whole thing it uses garbage now, and they have to go
Yeah.
after your kids because now they, the
Yeah, just
that whole thing was interesting.
I'm dressed up as Marty.
He's got the hat.
Jr.,
He's got Marty
yeah.
Jr.'s hat with his broke ass jacket, but he doesn't have the jacket.
Yeah, I don't have. I
'Cause
tried
that
looking
jacket-
for a color that kind of closely resembled it, but they were in the laundry hamper.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not doing laundry for this.
I'm pretty
this
sure they
show.
made that a real jacket not too long ago, and I think it was also very expensive, like $500 or something like that.
Oh my god.
All the merch that they make of that kind of stuff is always going to be expensive. The self-lacing shoes I understand because of the technology that's in them, but the jacket, it's just a fucking jacket.
Yeah, that one's not as important as
It
like
doesn't have the cool auto dry feature.
you are now dry.
And I love that there's instances where it's like the technology is like kind of broken in certain things, like when he goes to
Yeah.
Club 80s.
Yeah, honestly, like it very much reminds me of like early AI videos. Like you remember the Will Smith eating spaghetti
Oh God,
and
yeah.
meatballs
Yeah.
versus like how it is now.
Where it actually looks
That's
like
what
they're
it
eating
reminded me of. It was like Reagan and who else was it?
Was it the Ayatollah?
I think so.
It was somebody from like Iran or Iraq or something.
I think so, and they're just like broken speech patterns and
Mm-hmm.
fake emotions.
I just want a Pepsi. Yeah. What does he get? Is it just it's
Pepsi
Pepsi Clat?
Pepsi Perfect.
Perfect? Okay.
Yeah, that's a brand deal of the century. I can guarantee
Mm-hmm.
Pepsi were like, this is amazing that we were able to get
Yeah.
this.
Well, there were a million different kinds of Pepsis back in the day, like Pepsi Clear, which they came back out with a while ago and then
Yeah.
stopped.
A lot of Pepsis.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now, I don't know if you know this.
Yeah.
So when they're going up to the Wild Gunman arcade
Mm-hmm.
machine, that is actually a young Elijah Wood as
Yes, it
one of the
is.
two kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's
you
like the
knew
first
that?
thing you did. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that.
took my thunder. I thought you
I'm
would.
not trying to
could
take your
act
thunder.
like you didn't.
Do you want me to
know.
act like, oh
Could've
no, I
just-
didn't know? You want to be
Oh.
disingenuous?
Yeah, I want you to be like,
Holy shit! It's Elijah Wood. It's Frodo fucking Baggins.
My
Holy
God.
God! Wow. It's the bad guy from the Toxic Avenger. Oh.
you have to use your hand. That's a baby's toy.
Huh?
You have to use your hands.
Yeah.
It's a baby's toy.
Oh, okay.
Insight into the future of gaming, which was Kinect.
Yeah.
You have
That
to,
didn't really work out very well.
Yeah.
because I haven't seen it connect in forever.
Yeah, it's weird because that came out like 2011 or 2012, kind of close to 2015.
Pretty close. I remember 2015 being a big deal that year. Like the news was like, today's the day when Marty and Doc come in. It's like they're not coming. They're not. They're
They're just late, okay?
they're not coming, guys. They're not here.
On the Jimmy Kimmel show.
They were.
The hoverboards.
They actually
real.
were. Yeah.
No.
That was cool. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Besides it being Jimmy Kimmel, it's pretty cool.
He's fine. I don't care.
He's not Fallon.
About his show.
Yeah.
I don't care about the show. We all know Conan is king.
Yeah, and
100%.
Kimmel's like slightly better than Fallon.
Yeah. But they're also not as bad as James Corden.
Oh yeah, James Corden. That's like bottom
that
of the
guy.
barrel.
Fuck you, James
gutter
Corden.
Trash.
We here at the Major Idiots want to say, fuck you to James Corden.
Yeah, he's been emailing us for weeks. He can't get on this podcast,
He
bud.
keeps wanting to get on here and do a little stupid dance and block traffic.
Yeah, did you ever see that? There was an article of like he got kicked out of a restaurant for like being mean to a waitress.
Yeah, wasn't he like, you know who I am kind of bullshit?
Yeah, it's like, no, I don't. Get out of my
I
restaurant.
don't. Cool, you were in Cats. You remember the Ricky Gervais joke that he did at the Golden Globes or whatever? Where
What
he's
did he say?
We had to see James Gordon be a big fat pussy, and he was also in Cats.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is good. So yeah, the Sports Almanac.
Yeah, that's a. I think it's in here somewhere.
It's in that book somewhere. And while you look for it, I'll talk about that and some other stuff.
Is it in here?
There is a lot of good stuff in the future, like that they do. They basically do the shot for shot almost remake of when Marty went to the past, but it's all futuristic. Like the Texaco is now run by robots. The movie theater is playing Jaws 19.
Yeah,
it's really, really personal this time.
Yeah, it's really funny to see all the evolution of everything, and also Mayor Goldie Wilson is still.
It was like Goldie Wilson the third or whatever.
Yeah, like my grandpa when he ran.
You see the
Okay,
price
I can't
of how much
find it.
The price of how much it costs to hoverize your car is like $300,000.
Well, actually, it's funny. It's $40,000. I was watching it and I'm like, that's eerily close to the cost of new cars.
That
today.
is very, very similar. Yeah.
Yeah. Only a decade apart. I guess that's kind of close to 2015. A bit.
Yeah. Kind of.
Yeah.
Inflation is crazy. The economy.
Yeah. Money and all that stuff.
Yes. Stocks.
Bonds and automobiles and
Bonds and automobiles.
but
Textiles.
But yeah, that whole thing is just really really cool to see, especially being a big fan of the first movie. But I gotta say, my favorite aspect, and it makes me laugh every time, is the old Biff
Yeah.
and Griff when they interact with each other. Gramps, what am I paying you for? Just he's calling me Grandpa for my health. Oh my god, I love that so much.
Yeah, because it's a callback to the first one where he went and said McFly. Yeah.
Just how the old man acts. Now Griff, on the other hand, he's a little. He's funny at some points, but
he's more unhinged.
Yeah, he's unhinged. I don't know. Growing up, I wasn't the biggest fan of it.
No, I know. Doc has a line where he talks about how he has like an
short
implant,
circuit.
Yeah, that's messed up or something.
Yeah.
Which I do. I love the part where he's like, I wasn't afraid you would recognize me, so he wears makeup and he's like, I got rejuvenated, all new blood, and he takes his face off and it looks exactly the same.
Well, it's weird because it's like you have Biff in the first one, which is like realistic stupid. I'm like, I believe it. And the second one, I'm like, oh, that's just stupid.
Yeah, a little over the top.
When did you become the physical type? It's like, this guy. I think they might have went too far into stupid, although it is kind of funny sometimes.
Yeah. And the setup with his son, Marty's son, being a wimp.
Yeah.
And then making fun of Marty, Marty's like, what the hell happened? Just trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with him. And his girlfriend, when she goes to the house, because the
police
take her back home.
Yeah. Also, another detail from there, I love how they have a bunch of CDs like in the trash. They don't use physical media anymore.
Yeah.
It's another. People just get rid of their DVDs and Blu-rays, but
never happen. I will never get rid of.
I still have my Blu-ray of Back to the Future.
Look, I don't trust digital media that much. I'm gonna keep my physical stuff. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got rid of some of it. Like, okay, so here's how I view it. If it's something that stream hops a lot, like Super Bad, like that's a movie I'm like, all right, I have to buy it. Whiplash.
Yeah.
First time I saw it, I'm like, I saw it was going off of Netflix. I'm like, oh no, that's not. I gotta have this on.
I can't
I gotta
stand
have
for this.
I gotta have this movie on tap. Whenever I want to watch it, so I bought the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
What if it's something like Toy Story? Or something where I know it's not leaving Disney Plus. I don't care about keeping that.
Yeah.
Especially since I can go to literally any garage sale and find all these Marvel and Disney movies for like $1 each.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So theoretically, if I got rid of Disney Plus, I can do that. But
Okay.
But yeah, they take Marty's girlfriend to
Their house.
and she gets trapped in there, and it's, that's when you see Crispin Glover's doppelganger
Upside down.
Yeah, which is, I gotta admit, it's a very clever, funny way of
It's very
trying
smart,
to obscure the fact that they have a mole all over his face, and probably didn't look that great because they didn't have a close up on him.
But you know what technology? I know we were talking about technology that exists in the future. When I'm upset that it doesn't exist, is that pizza rehydrator.
You know, I was looking in the mirror this morning, and I put on the hat, and I'm like, goddamn, I look like Marty Jr. if he swallowed 30 of those hydrated pizzas and they expanded inside of my stomach. Yeah, but you know what bothered me about that scene?
What?
Is I don't know if they're green pepper, but it looked like they were like peas or something, or like string beans.
Yeah.
On the pizza. They all take, none of them eat the pepperoni pizza. They all take the string bean or
Weird.
It was kind of hard to see if it was green peppers,
Yeah.
some sort of green vegetable on one side of the pizza. They all take a slice. No one takes the pepperoni. It was the first time I noticed that, and it actually bothered me. I'm like,
You
well,
sure
guys,
know how to rehydrate a pizza, Mom.
yeah, the DeGeneres verse of not liking pepperoni on pizza or anything on pizza.
Or anything with sauce.
Yeah.
I don't like flavor. It's too much.
DeGeneres, like, you know, you're valid if you're just like, I don't like sauce, but like the way you made it sound is like that it's an inconvenience. So you'd have to like,
He eats
like
ramen
take a
noodles.
chicken strip and dip it in sauce. You're like,
Bear.
I shouldn't have to do that. I'm taking a stand. Like, what? It's not that much effort.
This is the line here. I'm drawing it no further.
Stand by it.
He's like, I would have the wings if they didn't have sauce. So you just want fried chicken. Yeah. But can you make it just with breading? No seasoning, please?
I never said that.
Okay. Sure, bud.
Yeah, it's weird. His attitude towards food is like my attitude towards video games and mods. Of like, if I have to like get a bunch of mods onto this, you know, is it even fun in the first place?
Like Lethal Company?
Yeah,
Where
like
it's every
Lethal-
single day. Hey guys, we got another 6 mods.
Yeah, you had another 6 mods, but but DeGeneres, it's like one's like a dip, and the other is like me going like an hour into like wanting to blow my brains out of like getting a mod to work. So they're kind of comparable.
No, we just like to give DeGeneres a hard time about that because it's a fact we literally just found out about a couple of weeks ago, and it blew our fucking minds.
We started putting the pieces together of like, he's
Some
like,
things are making sense.
like, you're getting wings with no sauce. What's wrong, man?
So far without.
Well, you were like, you know what? I'd get the wings if they didn't have any sauce. Okay.
I'm just glad it's not about me this time. You know?
Oh, we'll get to you.
Oh, your turn's up, buddy.
We'll get to you about your seasoning, all right? I just don't like the sauce.
I'm like the opposite of you then. Like I like sauce and like seasoning and shit like that. And you like, wow, look at that.
Sure.
Listen, if it is supposed to be with the meal, it should be.
Okay, we're talking about Back to the
That's
Future,
why they
right?
have the ramen noodles with the packet of spices and stuff. You don't use them.
I
What?
don't like it all.
You don't like what?
I just don't like the seasoning on this.
Then put other seasoning on it.
Nah, I just like noodles.
He just eats noodles plain.
I
Like,
don't eat it. There's Parmesan and butter.
Talking to the mic. For God's sake.
his seasoning is
Parmesan and butter. Move on. Everyone's looking.
Everyone's like, all 4 of us are like.
I like it. We're
cat
grilling
came in
you
and
for your
judged-
food habits, and your mom walks. Do you want to talk about? No, I'm kidding.
He's been
mom
outed
just
by his
said-
parents.
His mom just said, "I have a lot to say."
All right, but dehydrated
shit.
pizzas.
Yeah. De Janeiro dehydrated pizza.
Yeah, they have VR headsets
Yeah.
while grabbing fruit, and I think I said it like 10 times before we started recording, but fruit plays.
Fruit plays.
Yeah, I've always loved that line.
Michael J. Fox plays a couple roles in this. He's his son and daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of different roles for old Michael J. Fox. Now, was he still on that show that he was?
Spin City?
Yeah.
I don't know if he was on that yet. I don't.
Yeah.
Or no, that was you're talking about. The other one he was on.
It was like a sitcom because I know for the first one, that was production to hell.
yeah.
Because
You watched the documentary?
there was a documentary of basically he would go from one shoot to the next
And
to
sleep in
go
the car.
sleep for like. Well, he would have like an assistant do everything for him at his house.
Yeah.
And people driving him around because it's basically they had like. You know that meme where like two parents are holding their child like over a cliff,
Yeah.
like both arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Michael J. Fox. Just being run ragged, like working probably like 14, 16-hour days.
So it wasn't Spin City. It was another one because I remember that the actor that plays Burt Gummer in Tremors is his dad in the show.
Yeah, I wonder if that was the same thing for this movie.
I don't know. I don't think he was still on that. I think that show had ended because this was like
Good.
5 years later.
He deserves a little break. Only
He
filming
did.
2 movies at a time.
Yeah. Plus he did a bunch of movies in between.
Yeah.
I'll think of the show name later, probably off camera, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, I I do like that. I like how we see like Marty isn't what he once was. Like he can't even play guitar anymore.
Yeah.
Because he got injured. So we get backstory there.
Probably from the Rolls Royce.
Yeah, which we then see in the third movie, and then that changes everything for them again. There's a whole alternative because Marty grew as a character even
Yeah,
even
he
further.
finally has a big change.
Yeah, from the whole chicken aspect, which I don't remember that being in the first movie at all. Being called the chicken. I thought it was only introduced in the second movie.
That's actually a good question because I just watched all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Audience members, put in the comments though. Do you remember chicken in the first Back to the Future?
Yeah.
Please tell us.
Because
Please.
I always remember being like kind of like watching that and being like I don't remember that being a thing, and it being somewhat jarring to have that all of a sudden be a thing that was something that he was dealing with where he can't stand being called a chicken.
Well, I mean, it's still in line with caring too much about what people think of him and gaining confidence in himself.
Yeah.
From the first one, it was sort of done by doing, the Johnny Be Good and sort of rocking out the way that he would, whether if he thinks he's going to fail or not. Even though he kind of does at the end when he, goes, off the wall and just starts doing a crazy guitar solo.
You're not ready for that, but your kids are going to love it.
Yeah. Also a great line.
Yeah. That's a great one.
Yeah. They also have the channels in this one where Marty Jr. is on turns on his TV and he has like 5 or 6 different channels going. They predicted brain rot.
They did. He's watching Subway Surfers.
Yeah, Subway Surfers. Yeah, and I never noticed this till this viewing. The top right corner of what he's watching is a breast implant commercial for getting I think they're called like tit inflators or something.
Oh my god, I've never noticed that.
Yeah,
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, we can look at that after. But I'm watching this time like, why was he watching that?
Yeah.
Marty Jr. wants to get a new set. It's
He's curious.
Yeah, bionicle boobies.
And I love when the two what's her name again? His girlfriend?
Say it's Marty's girlfriend.
Jessica? Is her name Jessica?
Jennifer.
Thank you. Jennifer meets the old Jennifer, and they're both like, "I'm young, I'm old." And they both pass out again.
Yeah, that's also
That was funny.
What also one thing I noticed is like Doc says go to the front door, but she could just open the window and climbed out.
She could have.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm like, it doesn't look like it was that secure or locked.
No.
I don't know, maybe new age technology where houses are perfectly insulated and air conditioned, where there's no need to open up windows. So
Well,
there could be some explanation, but it was just like, yeah, it's right there. You had it out.
living Hilldale, I think it was, and it was like a hoity-toity community in the '80s, but now it's like kind of run down and shitty.
Yeah.
So it could be that the houses are just older. And then the sports almanac thing, because that's when Biff comes back.
Yeah.
He took the sports almanac and went to the past. And
that old bastard.
And then he comes back and like dies. He snaps his cane, like has a heart attack or something. Straight up just dies. Like, they didn't see him just like lying on the street next to the car. Like, who the fuck is that? Oh, it's Biff. He's dead.
So I'll leave him.
Yeah. So then they go back to their timeline, all three of them. Marty goes into his room like he normally does, and there's a completely different family in his house.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah. And that's when you realize it's like something's drastically off.
Yeah, it goes to Strickland's house, and
he's got a shotgun and shooting at people.
Yeah, there's just shootouts everywhere. It's just a dystopian hell, which is a great idea. I love it.
Yeah, because, Donald Trump, no, Biff, got power and money and just ruined everything, including like killing his father.
Yeah.
Who they still got married and together and had the kids and everything, but Biff killed him, and then took Elaine.
He waited till she had 3 kids.
Yeah.
And then was like, all right, I'll take them.
I'm going to get
her.
you the big old implants. The Doc Brown in that timeline is in an insane asylum.
Yeah.
The one thing I always thought was funny is like they just straight up leave Jennifer on a house that could not even be hers. Like, they just leave her on the fucking front porch of this house. Like, she's asleep. Yeah. She'll be fine. There are murderer people running around in like Mad Max style gunfights all over the city. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, it's funny. They should have someone should make an edit where they cut back to Jennifer every once in a while.
She's just still just snoozing away.
No! Hey, go! Hey, great! You come with us upstairs.
There we go, Sonny. We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Your father is in the same place he's been for the past 12 years. Oak Park Cemetery.
Like the whole thing. Like that was always something that was like, I feel like they should maybe not do that. They should do something with her, and they didn't.
Yeah, like, that's honestly, that's a flaw right there.
That's a flaw.
Logical issue of like, you would think the first thing would be like, oh my God, my girlfriend.
Yeah, we should bring her, but no, we're going to leave her in this place that this house has got bars on the windows that it doesn't have later on.
Yeah. I mean, it is nice that, they have clues and hints until it actually happens of like, oh, yeah, this is not the 1985 that you remember.
No, not at all. And like Marty's apparently getting kicked out of boarding schools, and his brother's in jail. His sister is doing something.
Well, they think he got kicked out of another boarding school.
Yeah,
yeah, which he probably is still there.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see that Marty.
That Marty is probably an asshole, like a big time jerk with a chip on his shoulder for sure.
Yeah, I'm just imagining some like frat boy.
Yep, most likely.
Yeah, it would have been fun to see.
And I love how Biff monologues. He monologues. He tells him everything he did. Like almost like, I did this and that and blah blah.
It is a little like not information overload. It very much when I'm watching it, like there's a lot of exposition, which is fine because it's fun to hear from Biff.
Yeah,
he at least makes it entertaining.
He does.
You know that term, the Pope in the pool?
No,
you don't remember that term? Is when you're giving off exposition, you have to have something exciting or distracting happening.
That's right. He's got to
sort of distract from the fact you're being fed information.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is the Pope.
Yeah.
In a pool.
He's got the whole.
He's interesting enough. I'm like, I can excuse it.
And they set up things in that because he's watching, I think, A Fistful of Dollars.
Bless you.
Bless you. He's watching A Fistful of Dollars, and there's the scene where Clint Eastwood gets shot in the chest and he's wearing the armor.
Great foreshadowing.
Yeah.
That wouldn't would be a lot harder if they made them at different times or wrote them at different times.
Yeah. Yeah, because then people might not remember that little detail or that setup.
Not that they wouldn't remember it, because I mean, still they have like a year apart. I think from when they have to watch it. It's just that like they were able to more carefully craft their seed placements for those.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
because you never know, because like if they made 2 and they put that in there, but then writing it, they're like, you know what, maybe that doesn't work with this. Maybe that they have to change it. Well, if they're making them at the same time, it's a lot easier to change things on the fly if they're doing both.
And then their whole conversation where Biff tells him everything, and then he's like, then one day the old man tells me if somebody's gonna come for this one time, an old man and a kid. I never thought it would be you, and he pulls a gun. And he's like, he's gonna straight up kill Marty. Like, he does not give a shit. Yeah, he almost does.
Yeah, it's great. The only thing, because there's that whole chase through it, his goons are going after him. I don't really believe that the DeLorean door has that much kickback where it knocks him out.
I think Doc shoved it.
Did he shove it? I don't know.
I think he did.
The way I see it is like
butthead.
It seemed kind of like an automatic thing, or maybe it should have swung out faster. But when I was watching it, I think it was yesterday. Maybe it was yesterday. I'm like, I don't think that swung out fast enough for me to like think that he got knocked out.
I mean, they could have overclocked.
This is me being a nitpicking asshole.
Yeah. Well, they probably swung it out of that speed for safety reasons to not actually hit the actor and like break his jaw or something.
He should be doing it for the art.
Do it for the art.
Yeah.
Break your face for the art.
Exactly.
No, I keep forgetting that I love the that they bring back the whole, hey Biff, what is that? And like Marty distracting him. And he also did it to Griff.
Yeah, he's a dumb oaf.
Yeah, but Griff caught his fist and like started crushing it.
Well, yeah, I think that's mainly explained through the fact that he's like part robot or whatever, so he probably has better reflexes. Even though he's kind of mentally insane, or
yeah, he's a little messed up,
little messy,
a little messy. Yeah, and then they go back to the 50s because they realize like their timeline no longer technically exists.
Yeah.
Because they were spewed out into this alternate one because Biff changed the thing in the past, so they have to go back in the past and stop him to just, correct things. It's very complicated.
Yeah, it's very complicated time traveling. Yeah. Well, they do have that. I gotta say the midpoint scene where they. That's right. There's a midpoint scene.
Brian's so happy
where
right now.
they basically have to explain the stakes of the movie going on with that chalkboard.
Yep.
It is excellent that they did that, because otherwise I feel like the average moviegoer would just be completely lost at what's happening.
Well, it's exposition with visual representation as well.
Yeah, because to be honest, to the average user, it is a little confusing if you're, especially if you didn't watch the first one.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm glad that they kind of like, all right, yeah, we're just gonna draw you a diagram and show you.
We want you to understand this as simply as possible.
Yeah, especially when it's dealing with time travel and different rules and whatnot. But yeah, so yeah, back to the 50s.
Yep.
I do like the way they reuse footage in this one.
It's nicely done.
Yeah, and they integrate and just really clever moments of like Marty is like rubbing up against the car that other Marty and Lorraine are in, where they're like about to kiss or whatever.
Yep.
And just going through these different scenes, it's really really well done, well crafted.
And if it's like a time travel thing where it's cyclical, you kind of wonder like, was he there the whole time, like in the original movie as well? Which obviously they didn't know at that point in time they were going to do that, but
but they made it to a point where you wouldn't be able to see him.
No, and I love how they did that. I think it's really expertly done.
The only thing I don't like is I don't really care for the Doc scene with Doc talking with himself.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
I don't know, that one I was watching, like he could basically see your face. Basically, like within like, I'm just thinking of like your peripheral view and how he's not seeing that it's his other self like right next to him.
And then the voice would be.
Yeah, and the voice.
Yeah.
as well. I'm like, I don't buy that.
Yeah,
I think that could have been I think it could have been cut.
Yeah.
The second he realizes, like, oh, there's another Doc behind me. That's kind of all you.
That's the part that takes away your disbelief. Is the time travel movie?
Yeah, when you set up own rules within your universe, I mean, it kind of just dumbs down Doc a bit. A
little. Yeah. I like how they go through that, and he has like a separate fight with Biff, and Biff finally gets corrected on how to say the phrase by himself.
Yeah,
like, it's leave, you idiot. That.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. And any scene where old Biff is in, I am all there for. It's like,
crotchety old man.
Yeah, crotchety old man calling him a butthead.
Yeah.
Idiot. Yeah. Oh yeah, old man. That's rich. Yeah. It's like, God, I love it.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been
We've talked about the second one a lot.
Editor Brian, I want a count of every time we said we love this movie. To just give you more work, or just give us the middle finger up there. Yeah. Whatever you prefer.
And then the matchbook he had doesn't say was it Biff's? What was the name of Biff's Casino?
Yeah, and it's like Biff's auto shop.
Detailing, showing that they were successful in what they were trying to do. And then the next challenge happens with the DeLorean getting struck by lightning.
And Doc going back to...
Yep. Was it
1885?
It was 1885, yeah.
Yeah.
We can look right at the book. It should say 1885 on it. Or it is 1885. January 1st, 1885.
Book.
Book. Delicious. Curry sauce. But
not for DeGeneres.
Huh?
You said dipping sauce.
Oh. No, let's do.
Oh no, he's gonna throw a ninja star.
You're on the camera, no.
No.
Don't hit my phone.
Your phone's fine.
Or the light, or the cameras. Those are expensive.
And you know what has a lot of flavor? Back to the Future Part 3.
Well, the ending of Back to the Future 2, Marty runs right at the end of the first movie into Doc, and Doc goes, "Oh!" and freaks out.
I'm back from the future, and he just he passes out.
He said the line, yeah,
which is again very clever that they did that. Just revisiting the day in 1955.
Yeah,
I love all that. Just don't like it as much as the first one.
Yeah. And then the third one, they have the whole documents that Doc from 1885 left them to be messengered to him at exactly that location, at exactly that time, by a guy who I thought was going to kill Marty. When I first saw that movie, I was like, is this dude like Biff's dad or something? Is he there to like beat the shit out of Marty?
Yeah.
But them using the documents, they find out that Doc exactly where he is, the time he's there, and where the DeLorean is, because Doc buried it.
Yeah.
In a mine, which I always thought was interesting.
Yeah, they go Indiana Jones tomb robbing and go find it.
I mean, I like that how they have to fix it with retrofitting it with 50s technology, but if the car still has its engine and all that stuff, like the tires are rotted, every single fucking tube and anything rubber on that is gone.
Yeah. Well, technically, they could just replace the tires if they wanted.
They did. They replaced them with white walls, and it made it taller.
Yeah.
Which I like the way it looked in that one.
Yeah. So technically, this DeLorean that they're using doesn't have the
flight.
Doesn't have the Mr. Fusion, right?
No, that got burnt out with the lightning strike.
Okay.
It burned out its ability to fly.
Because I remember watching it yesterday, and I was wondering, I'm like, oh, it could just fly through the air instead of having to drive out the 88 on the road. I'm like, oh yeah, it's not the same DeLorean.
Yeah, because even in his letter it said it broke. The lightning strike broke that part, but he was able to like land the car safely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, then he makes the trek back to 1885.
And I love how they do that with him driving through the drive-in movie theater that has Native Americans running at him, and then it transitions to real life Native Americans coming at him.
Yeah, it's a pretty good moment.
Yeah.
Has to hide from them, go into a cave. Bear shows up. Yeah. That bear doesn't come back. That's a detail. Doesn't come back.
That's true. That is one that doesn't come back.
Yeah.
And I think the first one's definitely the weakest. The third one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like the second and third one probably equally.
Yeah.
because I feel like there's a lot more character change in the third one that I can appreciate more.
For Marty?
Yeah, and for Doc too.
Yeah, I suppose that's true for Doc.
I mean, yeah, he has the change at the end of your future isn't written yet, so make it a good one.
Oh, that's right. When he comes in the flying train.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, we spoiled the end of the movie right when we're starting to talk about it.
Spoilers.
Well, you forgot a major plot point from them retrieving the car from the graveyard. They found Doc's grave of him getting shot and killed.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about that.
Marty was just going to go back to his time.
Yeah.
And then they found out, Doc died gruesomely.
Yeah, he was shot.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, because Doc was talking about how he's happy there in that timeline. That's right. And then he died. Okay.
So that's why Marty
that's what
went
drove
back
him to go
in
do
time.
that. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Sauce Boy.
So yeah, they go.
Yeah.
Again, Marty knocks his head on himself. I honestly don't even remember how he knocks himself out. 'Cause it's not by the bear.
No,
Doesn't he like trip over
I
a?
thought he was in the city, the town when it happened, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He trips over, gets knocked out, and then again
He
wakes up in some version of Lorraine's room.
Yeah. In their little log cabin, and they're Irish.
Yeah.
And he's playing again like his great ancestor, who's now married to Lorraine's actress.
Yeah, which is
A little weird.
Yeah.
A little weird.
They have a little bit of incest in all three.
A little weird, Brian, don't you think?
A motif, if you will. Yeah, because they couldn't do Crispin Glover, so.
Yeah, and they couldn't do a face mask of him.
Yeah, so like, why don't we just use Marty? No one's gonna think this is weird
Mm-hmm.
until we came along with this.
With a real
this
big
video.
mustache. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wake up and then they have that bit about Uncle Gilbert Joey enjoying his cage. Like, yeah, he just doesn't like leaving there. Like, get used to those bars, kid.
Mm-hmm. That was the first movie.
What, the baby?
Yeah.
Baby's in the third movie.
They have a different baby, but it's not Uncle Joey, and the bars is in the first movie. Because that was Marty talking about Uncle Joey. Because Uncle Joey wouldn't be there because it's Lorraine's brother.
Doesn't he say it to both, though?
No, because he's not a jailbird.
Oh.
That's like that person becomes his grandfather.
Oh, okay. I thought he did them both.
No.
Maybe I was too tired.
It's possible.
When I was working on...
It's possible.
Working
I
on
could
something
be
and watching.
wrong, but I know he does the jailbird Joey because it would make sense because that's his direct uncle. This person is from 1885, so they wouldn't be his direct uncle. He wouldn't be Lorraine's brother or anything.
Yeah, well, the baby does pee on him.
Yeah.
That counts for something.
Yeah, it counts.
That's not a callback to anything.
No, it's not. Just getting pissed on.
Yeah, they thought they were real clever with that one.
And then also when he meets up with Doc and they're planning their how to get the DeLorean up because the gas tank got punctured, so it doesn't have any gas, and they won't have gasoline invented for like another like 40 years or something like that.
Yeah.
They have another scale model which they made. Like in the first movie when he made a scale model of the town, it's like, sorry, it's a little crude. And it still works, and I love that. Like they make the model of a train with the little DeLorean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like how they catch up together, and Doc has that fucking cool ass rifle.
The rifle?
Yeah, Doc has a cool rifle with like a big like glass scope on it.
Oh yeah, he shoots down Marty.
Yeah.
Would have been funny if he accidentally shot Marty and it's like
killed him.
Fuck. Movie's over. I'll go in the DeLorean. I'll get a different Marty.
I need a new kid.
Yeah, I'll bring back Marty again.
And then it becomes Rick and Morty. It's like it's not Marty. It's not Marty C-137 anymore.
I don't watch Rick and Morty.
Council of Doc Browns.
I don't know. My IQ level not high enough, so I wasn't allowed to watch it. My parents wouldn't let me.
You're not smart enough to watch it, so you're not allowed to watch it?
I'm not allowed to watch it. Parents said, "You're too dumb. Turn that off."
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No, your parents don't ever say that thing to you.
Maybe. Yeah, ask them.
Okay. No, but I can't remember how
I do like their first attempt at it. They're like, all right, let's just put horses on the DeLorean.
Yeah.
And try it.
It
They only
work.
get up to like 20 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
the first logical choice, like, yeah, let's just use horses.
Then Marty's outfit keeps getting made fun of because he's wearing that like pink.
It does look ridiculous.
It does. It does. He's like, I'm Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. And then we meet Biff's great ancestor,
Mad Dog Tannen.
Who we saw a little bit of in the second movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wasn't there like a the recap video at the casino?
He was talking about his family lineage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is a little weird. I don't know a whole lot about the Old West.
Yeah.
But he's using terms like dude. I didn't know if they actually used terms like that back then.
I don't know.
Or if that's like, I don't know. DeGeneiro, you like Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Would you be able to chime in on this?
Yeah, they didn't say dude.
No.
They said feller.
What's your name, dude?
What's your name, feller?
Yeah, and this,
That's a good boy.
Where's our money?
Little Trilogy.
I'm sure wrong. I don't think he ever says dude. I'm sure he's like boy.
Boy.
He said boy. They say boy a lot.
That's a good boy.
Yeah.
yeah. I just thought that was an odd choice of dialogue for
Yeah.
that.
A little bit weird. But, and they bring back the manure thing again later, with him getting in the car to manure.
Yeah.
Which I like. And then again, like you were talking about, like this is the whole thing of him not being able to Marty not being able to back down from a challenge. And then later on, he does exactly that. And his ancestors like telling him like the story about how he had a brother or something that had the same thing, that he was killed because of that. And that kind of like really speaks to Marty.
Yeah, I do like the changes movies. He actually changes a lot more than at least the first two movies.
Yeah.
Much bigger change that changes his future and his outcome.
Yeah, which we see later on when he goes in reverse instead of forward with the race and doesn't get into the car accident.
Yeah, it doesn't crash into the Rolls Royce.
Mm-hmm.
Then we also have Doc, his story here. In the second one, they foreshadow that he was gonna start researching into the biggest mystery of the universe, women.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then for the third one,
He gets a wife.
Clara, which is also what's her name?
The actress?
Yeah, she was like also an elf and
Elf's mom.
yeah.
I don't remember what her name is. I know she was in a bunch of movies. She was in Parenthood with Steve Martin.
She's also in Curb Your Enthusiasm as Ted Danson's wife.
She was Will Ferrell's mom in Step Brothers.
Yeah, that's
Mary Steinbergen?
Yeah, Steinbergen.
Mary Steinbergen?
Yeah. She was a wonderful addition. I thought she was great.
Maybe Steinbergen. Steinbergen? I don't know. Mary, the mom from Step Brothers.
Berenstein Bears or
Berenstein Bears. We're in the Mandela effect right now.
Yeah.
No, I like that.
He actually gets a love story this time, and that's
And I always like the shot where he gets on the hoverboard and he's carrying her away while the DeLorean goes.
By today's standards, it looks crappy.
It looks like shit. Yeah.
It looks like shit, but you can't really fault it.
Yeah.
Too much, considering when it was made. I don't know. What do you think? You think it could have been done better? I'm sure in the theater it probably looked fine, but obviously me looking on my 4K TV, I'm like, ugh, looks like
I
crap.
see the fishing line. But I mean, they were also limited by the technology of the time. And computer graphic stuff was still in its kind of infancy. So I mean, I think they did the best they could.
Yeah.
This is before Jurassic Park, right? This is in the 80s still, right? I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jurassic Park kind of was a big breakthrough for CGI and that kind of stuff.
That is true.
Yeah. So I think it looks fine for what it is. If you take it as what it is for a movie of that time period, it looks great. But by today's standards, it's dog shit.
Yeah. Because I do remember watching that yesterday. I'm like, ooh.
Ooh,
that one looks a little rough.
Yeah.
Rough around the edges.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I like the them getting their picture together.
Yeah. Of which it is in here somewhere.
In that book.
It's in here somewhere. I swear to God, this book I have.
Did I get you that for Christmas?
Oh
there
yeah,
there's the picture.
You finally found something in the book.
Oh, easy.
It's right here. You guys probably can't even
Punch
see it.
in on that.
Oh, you can see it.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, very nice picture. I wanted to show this off somehow, some
He
way.
loves that book.
Yeah,
I'm
I
so
don't get to
happy
open
you
it
love
too
that.
often.
Yeah.
Because I'm afraid when I open it that because I want to keep it all the stuff intact in there because I feel like if I undo the sticky stuff and I'm gonna start
They'll start
losing
falling out.
losing pieces and
Yeah.
stuff. Not for the resale value, like I said earlier. Brian took one of the things out of the book and ruined the resale value.
You took one out?
Yeah.
The fuck, man?
Yeah, you took one of the pictures. You picked it up and the sticky stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I don't care.
Okay.
I just was I was just being a bully.
Okay, I'm not sorry though.
Oh, you should be sorry. That was my ticket on eBay, but no.
When all books disappear, you'll have the last one.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. There's a deleted scene with Strickland's descendant. Where,
really?
Where Mad Dog Tannen kills him, and I guess Strickland is his son, and he tells him like, yeah, people, whatever he says about people all the time, slackers. He keeps calling them remember, son, they're all slackers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's his kid or his grandfather or something like that, or Strickland's dad, but it's the same actor, but he has hair and a mustache. Because he's like a U.S. Marshal or something like that.
Yeah.
But they took it out. I think it was because it was probably too violent. And
Yeah, maybe a little too violent.
Yeah.
I mean, many of the deaths that happen in this movie are like off screen.
yeah,
Like George McFly dies. Now, if we saw him getting gunned down by Biff, that might have been a little bit different for the family-friendly franchise.
a little too, risque.
Yeah, I also like that ZZ Top is in this movie.
The musician?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, they did the music for the festival.
No shit, I didn't even know that. Huh. Oh.
Pretty sure. Oh!
I didn't know that.
I don't know.
I gave you
What if I just
one.
brought that out of my ass?
You could have, and I would never
Yeah.
know.
You know, One Direction, they made music for this movie.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
The 2010 pop group?
I heard
Yes.
that I heard that Selena Gomez was planning to do this, but it was a scheduling conflict
It's time
with
for
her
that.
not
It's
being
possible.
born.
Yeah, Selena Gomez was going to be putting Harry Potter as a wizard.
No, I like how they have the specialty logs to make the train go faster and then eventually explode.
Yeah, I feel like I know they said like there was probably some explanation, but why they wouldn't all like go at the same time.
Yeah,
I know they're like one has more layers than the other that are like burning off, but
yeah.
I mean, I do think it's clever that they found a way to get it up to 88 miles an hour
Yeah.
through a straight way of a train off of Claire's Ravine.
Yeah, which the name changes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it called like Eastwood Ravine later?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Just like how Twin Pine Malls goes to Lone Pine Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that those little details. I was always kind of sad when the DeLorean gets completely destroyed.
Yeah, it is sad.
Yeah. Just completely obliterated by a fucking train that doesn't get derailed.
Yeah.
It just hits it and just keeps going.
Yeah, so I wonder if Doc had to go back there because they watched the DeLorean come in, the people that are waiting for the train.
Mm-hmm.
He has to go back and Men in Black all those people.
Would you look here, please? He just takes him back to prehistoric times and leaves him. He's like, are you going to talk? No. Okay, you can come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to know how he made the train. If he couldn't make the DeLorean work or like he didn't even want to back in that time, how the fuck did he make the train time travel back then?
That is probably a good question.
Yeah.
It is a bit of irony that, this guy who's a tech whiz wants to go back to that point in time.
When technology was like...
in its infancy.
Yeah. Not even like... your biggest technological advancement is like a gun.
Yeah. I mean, it is... logically speaking, yeah. Like, how would he be able to do that without any of his... I feel like that would be even hard to believe, like, even in 1985.
And not to mention, like, how did he get a whole-ass train to himself?
I mean, he is a blacksmith.
They don't
Probably makes a lot of money. Yeah.
What?
Repairing telescopes and
to buy a train.
maybe.
Okay,
I don't know. You're right. It is a bit of a fuzzy detail to.
you can tell us.
Yeah.
Okay,
He bought into gold stocks.
you sure?
Yeah. He's from the future. He knows what's gonna go boom. He can easily get money. He's Doc.
But
He's
wasn't he kind of against doing that because of sports
He didn't want
almanac?
to. Yeah, he didn't want to alter
Using
the
his
future.
knowledge of history for
he's got a
financial
wife
gain.
now and kids.
Yeah, but it could alter the future.
All morals go out the window. Like I got a wife and kids now.
Yeah. It's the end of it. They want to be. They want
They're
to
like,
be
we're never
happy.
making another one. It's fine.
At least for
And
not
if-
another 30 years.
And if they do ever make another one, I'm gonna hate watch it, but I'm not gonna like it. No matter what it could even be better
Yeah.
than the original trilogy. I probably still won't like it because
It's
it doesn't
Marty
need to
being
happen.
Like, Doc, I don't know what happened. We were supposed to have flying cars and all this stuff. Why am I driving a Hyundai?
Yeah. It's I guess we've got through all three movies.
Want to wrap it up?
I think our rankings probably could be the same because I flip flop on 2 and 3 every now and again. Like
Yeah.
This time I watched 2, I liked it more than I previously watched it.
Yeah.
Just a lot of cool, clever things that they were able to do in this movie.
Yeah. I'm gonna agree. There's a lot of just cool things, a lot of cool the sets that they built for it are pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And the things that they were able to do with the visuals, it just was really, really wonderful. And I love all of it.
And with this movie repeating itself, I can excuse it. Beats repeating through all three movies.
Yeah.
Because it's not like, I was trying to compare them like, okay, because there are movie franchises like Transformers or Fast and Furious where they'll just keep reusing story beats family. But at least this one has like some artistic motivation to it.
Yeah.
Of history repeating itself.
Which does play into the whole time travel thing.
Yeah.
Which is good.
But yeah, probably for me, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Although 2 and 3 aren't like that far from each other because I do enjoy them both.
Yeah.
The second one has a lot more cool things going on, but I feel like there was more meaningful change in the third one.
Yeah, the second one is definitely kind of more flash, whereas the third one, as you said, is more of a significant change for the characters involved.
And the first one is just the tightest of them all. Just like virtually most details in that are just so tight and to the point.
The first one could be its own self-contained story without ever needing a sequel.
Yeah.
'Cause you don't need to necessarily continue it because it's implied that they're going to go off on other adventures now.
Yeah.
But also, Doc kind of is a dick for saying, like, it's your kids because he just spoiled their entire relationship, the fact that they are going to get married and have children. So he, doing that, kind of altered the timeline a little bit.
Yeah.
He told them about their future. So he broke his own fucking rule twice.
He could have been like, can we put your girlfriend aside for
Marty, you're going to get her pregnant next year and you're going to drop out of high school.
He's coming at it with urgency, but it's like, you have a time machine. You have all the time in the world.
Yeah. It's like, shit, I should have told you that. Hold on, give me 5 minutes. I'm going back.
Like, yeah, can you tell your girlfriend to, like, go home?
Can you tell her to just take a nap on her porch? She'll be fine. Which they eventually do go. Marty does go get her, and she's still asleep.
Yeah, it's...
That Xanax really did a number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, is that a similar ranking for you?
Oh, yeah. It's the exact same ranking. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. But, depending on the year, it might be 1, 3, 2. But 1 usually stays...
Yeah. They've never done, like, 3, 2, 1?
No. Well, the first one just... I mean, even in Brian and I, we were in our screenwriting class, we used Back to the Future 1 as a jumping off point for just a tightly written story. We got to watch like 10 or 20 minutes every day, and we analyzed the hell out of that movie.
Okay. Nice.
All right, but yeah, that's it.
That's it, guys.
This has been a couple of idiots. You can follow us on our social medias.
Major Idiots Crew.
Major Idiots Crew on Instagram.
We'll do
TikTok.
TikToks. We'll have
Twitch.
Instagram posts. I'm getting to that. We're streaming on Twitch. We are not on Truth Social, nor will we ever be on there.
We're on Blue Sky and
Blue
True
Sky,
Social only.
Biff Social.
Biff Social. Biff 2028. Release the files.
I bet Biff would be
Release the almanac. Release the Strickland almanac.
Biff would be in the Epstein files for
He
sure.
would.
I mean, dude, look what he tried to do to Lorraine and
Give us the flight list. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us.
all right.
Bye.
Goodbye. See you in the future.
Or the past.